Good afternoon, everyone. We say it all the time, the fun is in the winning. And so proud of these seniors for finding a way to win today. Proud of these underclassmen for making a commitment to make sure that they got to celebrate one more victory locker room and celebrate the way that we just did, which is so much fun. And it makes everything we do the rest of the year worth it when you get those victory locker rooms. So incredibly proud of these guys, proud of finding a way to win on senior day. With that, I'll open up for any questions.
Mike, can you take us through the range of emotions, y'all scoring late and stopping them late?
Yeah, it's exactly what we knew we needed to do. I mean, we just kept telling both huddles, hey, this thing's far from over. Like, we got so much time left. You know, if you're in the defensive huddle, it's, hey, we've got time. We can get this done. We just, we can't let them score another dang point. And then our defense proceeded to put the clamps on them and create the turnovers. And then we put the ball in the box, and then you get a stop, and Fresch has the big return, you know, and there we are right there in striking distance. And then you got TJ McMahon, who stepped in and I thought did a wonderful job in the second half in totality. But on that last drive, he gets to the second read and throws a ball, and Cedric Patterson just goes and finds a way. He the warrior that he's becoming for us, the guy that we count on for so many things, and just came through when we needed him most.
Hey, Mike, what went in the decision to take Luke out of the game and go to TJ? And then what can you say about how TJ responded to that situation?
Yeah, what went into the decision is that just didn't feel like Luke was throwing it well today, and didn't feel like we could call the whole offense with him. You know, obviously he was gritty and gutty and had some great runs and did some nice things there in the first half to keep the sticks moving. Just when we can't complete a bubble and we throw it for a turnover and then we call a naked and we can't get around the edge, there was just a few things that build up. And I just asked Coach Tui, I said, I think right now TJ gives us our best chance in this game. And so proud of TJ. I told TJ this morning when I saw him walking in the pregame meal, I said, be ready all day. And gosh, he was. And I'm so glad that he was able to come through. Again, it's not that Luke can't play football. We know that's not the case. Luke's a very good football player. It's just in this moment, as the game was going, I felt TJ gave us our best chance to score points in the second half.
Hey, Mike, normally when you guys win, you're playing from ahead the entire time. So how did it feel to get your first double-digit comeback victory as Rice's head coach?
Yeah, it's good. I like all victories.
Mm-hmm. Anything specific say about the resiliency of this specific team to come back down from 10 in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, I mean, Steve, you'll remember we talked about it in the middle of the season, right? We had never come back from being down, from not scoring first. And then we did it in 3 straight games, and we put some to overtime. But to do this in the fourth quarter of a very motivated team on the other sideline to try to win one for their head coach just speaks volumes. And it took everybody. It took everybody. It took the sequence of events that we talked about, with Sean having the big return, to TJ reading through his progression and throwing a ball, snatching it. And then it comes down to Gabe Taylor, who I think played with a heavy heart today. This is the 15-year anniversary of his brother passing away. So I thought just the way the football gods work, to have that ball, that last interception land in his hand was perfect for him and perfect for our team.
Hey, Coach, can you talk about Cam Montgomery's performance? I know he had that 70-yard run, and you know there's so much that happened in the second half, and you kind of forget a little bit about Cam, what he did in the first half. But boy, he came up big for you.
He did, and it's so good to see that 10.39 speed, right, when he hit that edge in that first quarter. So that was awesome. Actually, we were walking out to warm up today, and Rick Mello went up to him and said, 120 or 150 or something like that. And Cam was like, yes, sir. And I said, on 2 carries. And it wasn't quite on 2 carries, but he certainly had the big one to get it started. That was actually a different play call. They gave us a different look, so we killed to that play. And I thought Cam did an unbelievable job seeing it, reading it right, and then seeing the lone safety there and giving him a little bit of a move as he beat him with speed and then got to the edge. And he is going to be hard for people to catch. There's no doubt about that.
Hey, Coach, is this what you wanted to see from, throughout the whole season? Because you wait till, last, so many things happen with all the quarterback injuries. But, you guys put it together on that last game, shows you what you guys are capable of. Guys didn't quit and came back from a big deficit.
Richard, I think absolutely that's what I wanted to see. And I wanted it so bad for our seniors. They've meant so much to this program, especially those 5 super seniors that chose to come back and play another year of football here. We talk about some places having 18 super seniors back and what have you, but I wouldn't trade the 5 we had for anybody's. All right. I love those 5. And those guys meant so much. And the ones that were able to stay healthy, you saw the impact they had on the game today, from Jordan Myers fighting for every yard to Elijah Garcia hitting the quarterback and having a big sack on that last drive. I mean, and Naeem, I mean, it's awesome to watch those guys. And you do, Richard, you talk about it like, guys, I mean, today is exactly how we want to play football. We don't want to get behind in the first place, but we sure want to have the belief that we're never out. We're good enough that when we perform and do our job in all segments, we can beat anybody, and we can come back from 10 points if that's what it takes. But I think, Richard, it's really just a summary of like, it's happening. It's not happening at the pace we want it to. It's not happening at the pace I want it to, but it's happening. The first time Rice has had 4 wins since 2015. These seniors, it was so important for them to leave the program better than they found it. And I think they can tangibly say they did. Their freshman year, they had 1 win. Their next year, they had 2. And now we're building. Again, not at the pace any of us want, but we're building. And I think their impact is going to be felt and remembered in this program for a while to come. They're still helping with recruits when they see them in the hall, which will be the next generation, if you will, of Rice football players.
Hey, Mike, you mentioned the 4 wins. Did that make this game kind of feel maybe more important than just getting 1 win on the scoreboard?
I don't know, Matt. I think that they're all so important, and we're only promised 12 of them. So I think that the biggest thing for me was finding a way to do this for our seniors. Again, like, yes, it's tangible. Yes, you could say now we played 2 overtime games, so are we 2 plays away from being to a bowl? Maybe, but somehow we got to find a way to do it, to get to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wins, whatever that looks like next year. And so again, proud that there's a tangible step forward, and proud of our guys. Just so proud of the effort and proud of the fight in the 4th quarter.
What do you see down the stretch in the 4th quarter today that might have been different or special that made y'all able to get over the hump?
There was a lot of people stepping up and making plays. And I think everybody believes in the go green, right? Like they believe that they can free themselves to go do their job. And it was awesome to see them, again, not press. Even when we got a penalty called on our sideline, like nobody panicked. There was no panic. And then we go and make another play, and we make another play. And again, I think the leadership of all of our coordinators was great on the field today. I think that also, like, it's probably can't be understated, the juice that TJ McMahon brought to the game. And whether that's on special teams in the huddle, holding on PAT field goal to the fake field goal that I thought was really close. But when he's in the huddle and when he's getting ready to go out, like the confidence that he has and the confidence that I think he exudes in the huddle is really cool. And I'm really proud of TJ.
Any other questions for Coach? All right, Coach, I appreciate it. Let's bring up Mr. McMahon.
Absolutely. Thank you all for covering us this year. See y'all soon.
Hi, how y'all doing?
As far as an opening statement, let's reflect a little bit on the wait and the process of staying ready and then getting your chance, and just how it felt and what it meant to finally get that opportunity.
Yeah, it was a long, for sometimes it might be a long 12 games, to wait and wait and wait. And then, the last game, I'm at number 2 on the depth chart. So I know, hey, I'm 1 play away. I got to stay ready when my number's called. I always think about, Tom Brady and Peyton Manning talking about, Peyton's places. Tom Brady says, I don't care where you're drafted. It could be 1st round, 2nd round, 6th round. Hell, I was 199. When you get your opportunity, you better not waste it. So that's the mindset I kind of went in with was, hey, if I get a shot, I better, pull through and do my job.
Questions?
Hey, TJ, can you walk us through that touchdown pass to Cedric Patterson? Looked like you both got hit pretty hard and still found a way.
Yeah, that was a goal, a red zone 2-point conversion play that we've been working all week. We ran against UTEP the week prior. Coach Tui said, hey, if it's not to the tight end, the pop route, throw it out of the back of the end zone. But I had confidence in Cedric, and I knew he was going to make a play for me no matter what. And as long as I could just stand in there and deliver the ball, I knew he was going to come through.
And then how big was it for y'all after losing a couple close ones and kind of having going on a losing streak to end the season on a high note like this?
Like Coach Bloom mentioned earlier, it was big to get that win for the super seniors. They came back, they'd given a lot to this program. They've been through a lot of, down years here prior to. So, I just figured, we got to send them off the right way. We had been losing a couple of close games. We said, hey, let's finish off this season strong. We always say, in the QB room, it's keep hammering. We had the stone cutter mentality here. It wasn't all the first hit, but all the 100th and 100 hits before. So, we said, got to keep hammering. We can win every game that we're in. We lost some close ones. So, let's finish on a high note. Send the super seniors out the right way.
Hey, TJ, can you kind of talk about the fact that, here you're down by, I guess, 10 points in the fourth quarter, midway, maybe a little less than midway. And, you guys didn't give up, and just talk about how you guys, just were productive in the last few minutes to pull this thing out.
Yeah, my huge thing was like, hey, our defense is going to get a stop. They will get us a stop, and we will get the ball. I knew we had playmakers all around on our offense, and I knew how fast we could score. It was just always about we love the adversity here. We go through adversity, whether it be our summer runs. Our summer runs are hell. If you guys have ever been out to watch those, it's not easy to go through. And we just said, what, being down, it kind of gets the juices flowing for me, at least. I like being in those situations where it's got to come onto you and you got to make the play, and then you come back and you win just like we did.
Any other questions?
Hey,
Go
TJ,
ahead, Matt.
from your perspective, what does this kind of say, be able to win this game about the trajectory of where this program is headed?
I think it just shows that we can hang with anybody that we play with. Like Coach Bloom mentioned, we lost 2 close overtime games. Okay. Hey, we're 1 play away. We win a couple of those. It's coming out to we're making a bowl game technically, so I think we're still, like Coach Bloom said, we're rising gradually, but, maybe not the pace we want, but I think in the next, year, we'll be where we want to be at the least.
All right. Anything else? Appreciate your time, sir.
Yep. Thank you very much. Have a good day, y'all.
All right. Let's talk to the other half of the touchdown combination. Cedric. Cedric, just talk a little bit about that last play. You heard the description of it so far, but just what your mind was going through with the game and the opportunities.
Man, I just think about God and blessing with everything I have. He's so great. He's been good to me. And that's the play we just put in this week, and to win the game, I'm just happy I did it for my brothers and for the seniors who are going out.
Questions?
Said coming into the game, Jake Bailey not able to go, Brad Rosner already out. What'd you kind of take on your shoulders to kind of be the guy to make some plays today?
Well, as a receiver group, we knew it was going to be on us. Me, Kobe, Mace, August. We knew we had to step up and really be a workhorse for this team. So we had that mindset all week. We got to work, we got to work, we got to work. You see the results. We all had pretty good games and we won. So I'm proud of my guys, man. We all stepped up.
How exciting is it to be down and to be able to rally and make the plays and almost be perfect in the last half of the fourth quarter?
We don't want it to be easy, so we like it being exciting. So it was fun, a test of our character, a test of our will, and this is what we work for. Not everything's going to be easy, so we like the adversity because we eat that for breakfast.
Hey, Cedric, can you talk about the fact that, you guys have so many quarterbacks this year, but I guess you got confidence that everybody that can get the ball to you?
Yeah, we work with everybody in the offseason. We're all throwing every day, building that connection, building that timing. So we're comfortable with anybody because we know football, everything can change at a snap of a hat. So, we always got to be ready, and those guys are ready too. So we both have 100% faith in each other, and we can all get it done.
And then said, some of these guys have been here for 4 years. You're one of the newer guys. As a newer guy, what have you seen from this program that gives you confident that y'all are headed to where you want to go?
Oh, this is a close-knit team, man. Everyone's supportive. Everyone's encouraging. Like, I can tell you multiple times where guys just, you can see how close we really are on the field, and it really helps because we fight for each other. We have each other's back. And every play, we're out there going hard for each other. So I really appreciate the guys for, always being there and being together every Saturday.
Any other questions for Ced? All right, Ced, we'll let you go.
Thank you.
We'll bring up Sean Fresch. Sean, the big thing right now, obviously, just walk us through that punt return and just having an opportunity to break one and then just to break it in a situation like that.
Well, first of all, I just want to give everything I have to God first and say how much I appreciate my family and my coaches and my team. And, it's been a real long season for us. And we've been waiting for one of those the whole season pretty much. That was my first one that I've just broke for, 20 plus. And we called Hulk, and they didn't have many guys coming down the field to tackle me. So, I just did what I did. Been waiting on it all season, got loose, and, my team helped by, blocking really good, actually. Blocking scheme was great, and coach set us up and put us in a good position.
Open for questions.
Sean, what's going through your head? You know the importance of the situation, and you see that open field in front of you after you make that first couple steps.
Man, so I made the first couple guys miss, and then I had to, just follow behind my blockers. At that point, it just gets easier after you make the first couple guys miss. And it was just open grass from there. I ran up the sideline. It was open space down the sideline, and I just tried to run as fast as I could, get as many yards as I could.
And I said the fourth quarter, it felt like y'all needed just about everything to go right to be able to string together that comeback. How cool was it to be able to play the part you did and have that big return?
Man, it's always great to just, do my part for this team because, we put so much into this. We put so much into this game and, just being with each other every day and grinding with each other every day. So for us to just come out here in that fourth quarter, put a scheme together on both sides of the ball and just come together as a team and a family, man, and just just do exciting things, really. Just make it all come together and put points on the board. Defense made great stops. So it was exciting. I love this team and I love playing with these guys and these coaches. And yeah, that's really it.
Hi, Sean. Tech was moving the ball late, and before Gabe Taylor got that game-winning interception, what was your reaction, especially from the defensive players on the field when that moment transpired?
Honestly, just emotions were high. We knew right there that the game was over. And man, it really just felt so good. The work we put in all week, all season, for it to, end like that and us coming out on top. And man, it felt so good. The work we put in this team. I love these guys. And like I said, emotions were high and we did it. We got it done.
Anything else? All right,
Muted,
Sean.
Richard.
Hey, I got one question.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Richard.
Okay, yeah. Hey, Sean, just, you got a favorable result tonight or today. Just tell me, how excited are you now for about next year's season?
I mean, I'm really excited. This team, we're going in a great position. I mean, great route. We end the game on a win like that, tough fall game, and I'm really excited for next season. All our coaches coming back, all our, returning players coming back, and we're just going to grind this off season. And everybody's, going to look back at how this last game went and us coming out on top. And I'm just so excited for this team. We have a lot of ways to go, and only way is up now. So I'm really excited.
And as a defense, I think it's the third time this season that y'all have had to knock a pass down basically or pick one off at the buzzer. to secure a win. How good does it feel to be the guys that get to slam the door and make that last play?
Man, it feels great. Just to be the one or be around the play, or you just have to be on the field when that play is happening and play is made, and it just feels great. You know, things just go our way. We make big plays, and it honestly feels great. And being out there with my team and just celebrating after the plays. So yeah.